Hi, welcome to week 2 of COM 111. The purpose of this video is to help you navigate Blackboard during the second week of classes. So for this week, when you log on to Blackboard, you'll be able to see both week 1 and week 2 folders. The first thing that you need to do is click on the week 2 folder. As with every week, you will find an outline for this week that shows you all the assignments that need to be completed during the second week of the class. You'll notice that this week we're focusing on Chapter 1, so you'll be engaging in your Chapter 1 discussion as well as reading and completing a quiz over Chapter 1. So for the Chapter 1 quiz, the first thing you will need to do is to read Chapter 1. So that is located, if you go to the OER textbook tab on the left-hand side of the menu, the left menu here. You click on the link and it will take you to the textbook. Remember that you can read the text directly on the website or you can download the book here. After you've had a chance to read the chapter, you can go to this week's folder. In there you will find the week 1 quiz or the Chapter 1 quiz. Click on the Chapter 1 quiz and then you will find the questions. So all the quizzes for our class are short answer. You can come and work on the questions throughout the week as long as they are all submitted by Sunday at midnight. You can complete them directly in Blackboard or you can type them into a Word document and copy and paste into Blackboard when you are done. I encourage you to use some sort of Word document or somewhere else to type out your answers so that if something happens and you get logged out or if it doesn't submit for some reason, you still have the answers to your questions to come back to later. The other thing that you need to do after you have read the chapter is to engage in the discussion. Because this is our first week of discussions, please make sure that you read through the handout that explains what the expectations are for the class discussions. You will be engaging in discussions each week. This is to help you understand the material better and to engage with your classmates. The big thing with our discussion boards is that I want you to dive into the material and I also want you to be respectful and kind to your classmates. So there are some rules for the discussion boards and then some information on how they work. So I will provide you each week with several prompts that you can respond to. And I would also like you to think about other things that relate to the chapter that we're reading. This could be articles that you have seen, books that you have read, videos, different ideas that you have that you would like to talk about with your classmates. This also includes the expectations for how long your post should be and how often you should be posting. If you scroll to the end of the handout, it will tell you what an A looks like, B, C, D, etc. It gives you examples of what those would look like. To reach the discussion, there is a link in this week's folder. If you click on that, it will take you to the discussion board within Blackboard. You can see the prompts that I have given you here. If you would like to respond to one of my prompts, you would click reply and then type your response here. Once you're done, click submit. The other option that you have is to create your own thread. So if you have an idea or if you'd like to share a video or something else that you have seen that relates to this week's chapter, you would click Create Thread. Put the subject here and then type your thoughts, the link to the article, something that you found interesting that relates to the chapter. Please make sure that you don't just put a link and then click Submit. Give us some thoughts, ideas, questions that will get the discussion going so that we can engage with you on the discussion board. Once you have that complete, click Submit. If you have any questions or concerns over the chapter quiz or the discussion board, please don't hesitate to contact me through email. Have a great week.